Hello, my name is Graeme Wyman and I'm the program coordinator with the Vancouver Adapted Music Society. Today I'm doing something a little different for DIGA, the Disabled Independent Gardeners Association. I'm going to be doing my own take on the Caesar salad. So let's get started. So I prepped before my croutons. So for what I did with this, I just took some sourdough bread, broke it up with my hands. They say it's better to do that than to actually cut it. Then I put salt and pepper and olive oil in a bowl and mixed it together. I've set my oven for 400 degrees and I'm going to place these in there, and then that should be good in about 10 to 15 minutes. And I'll move them around once, around 7 minutes. Set an alarm for 7 minutes. And now, let's get started on the Caesar salad. So what you will need is you'll need anchovies, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 egg yolks. Now, just to let you know as well, raw egg is not recommended for infants, the elderly, and pregnant women. I will also need to get some red wine vinegar that I will put in my salad, or the dressing. Now, some people prefer to use lemon juice, and that's normally recommended. I myself prefer to actually use red wine vinegar. Now, we'll also need olive oil, as well as Dijon mustard, 3 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. I previously had already done that. And finally, salt and pepper. All right, so let's get started. Now, you can cut and whisk your garlic and to make the sauce. However, I'm going to be using a food processor. So I'm going to put my garlic in there. Then I'm also going to put 2 anchovy fillets. Just going to let everyone know as well, I did wash my hands prior to starting this video. My dad can attest to that. He's helping me out filming today. So there's 1 anchovy and 2 anchovies. Next, I am going to put in, let's see here. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Again, if you like a bit more kick, you can put more into it, or if you like less, less. Everything, again, is just to taste. Something I learned from my mom, who showed me how to originally do this recipe. All right, next I am going to put in 2 tablespoons of the red wine vinegar. All right, just lay that there for a sec. So, there's 1, and then there's 2. All right. So, next, I will put in the, what's the recipe call for? We are going to put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil as well. Okay, wait, I just want to make sure on that. Yeah, 2 tablespoons olive oil. There's 1, and there is 2. Alrighty. Now, last but not least, I will do the egg yolks. Now, just the yolks. So, just the yolks, as I said. There we go. That's 1. Okay. And then I'll grab the second one. And here's the second one. There we go. Now, I am again going to wash my hands, make sure no contamination from the salmonella. Now, we are essentially ready to process the dressing. All right, so get my handy cameraman over here. All right, now we'll let that sit for a few minutes, and I'll prep the lettuce. I pre-washed it, and so now I'm just going to cut it, and first I'm going to wipe down my table. So the timer's just gone off. I'm going to, actually let me hit that first. Now I'm going to just move the croutons around. They still look like they could use a bit more time. Disperse them a little bit more, and then I'll throw them back in. Alrighty, now I'll set that for another 7 minutes, and we can start with the lettuce. Yes, I have cleaned off the cutting board after I used the eggs. Now, there we go. So, you can use your hands again. I just find it's easier to evenly distribute the lettuce by using a knife. I hope everyone's enjoying the Connect Together programming. I know this week, or last week, the Vancouver Adaptive Music Society debuted our collaboration song, which can be found on SoundCloud and also on the Connect Together website. And next week, we have a new podcast coming out with the CEO of Rolling Canada. So Dave Symington and I actually interviewed him earlier today. Now, once we're done this, all we have to do is put the Parmesan on, put the salt and pepper to taste, and we are done. Not a very difficult recipe, but it does taste good. Alright, so again, this is 3 tablespoons of Parmesan. Just going to sprinkle that on. Last but not least, there we go. And now, salt and pepper. And finally, the pepper. All right. Now, all we have to do is wait for the croutons and then put the dressing on top. So I'll clean up and we'll come back in a couple secs. So, the croutons are finished. We'll get those out, put them in, and finally, we'll put the dressing on. There we go. Now, everything is ready to go. I'll grab this guy. Just douse these on. Again, these could be a little crispier, but I like mine a bit more al dente. So, 14 minutes was perfect for me. And again, I can give one more shout out to my mom for showing me how to make this recipe. And one last shout out to my dad for helping me film. Enough. finally, dressing. And just to let you know, all the ingredients will be underneath in the description of the YouTube video. All right, so now, last but not least, I'll just toss it, and we're done. Tongs. And again, that was 2 heads of lettuce, and yeah, everything else is in the description. Well, you tried this recipe out. I hope you enjoyed it, and bon appetit. Take care and stay safe.